Hey, hi, everybody. I believe I am live. This is Lou Adler. I would like to welcome you to my almost daily recruiting show. I have no idea why they're showing me this page, but hopefully you're seeing my slide deck. If you are, what I'd like you to do, first I need to know that I'm live. So you need to send me a message. Well, I guess I should see the message here. So what I'd like you to do is I'm going to talk about some important stuff today on measuring soft skills, how to ace the interview, how to understand real work, and we'll cover a lot of interesting stuff here. But what I need a few people to do is when you tell me that you're live, if you could also put the URL of this specific lesson in. So I need to know that I'm live, which LinkedIn doesn't tell me that. I just kind of assume that I am. But this is going to be important. It is now 1900 GMT, May 11th, 2020. So you might think we're live, and we will be if you're close to that time frame. But if you're not at that time frame, this is a recording. But if you could at least tell me if I'm live. I haven't seen any highs. I'm coming in here. So let me just see if I've got the notification on LinkedIn. I do not have a notification yet that I'm live, and I don't see any comments coming in, but it usually takes about a minute or so after I start talking. So if I'm live, if I could ask you folks to just tell me that I'm live and give me an indication that I'm live. One way to do it is just send me a message on LinkedIn, and then I know it. And if you do, please send me the URL so I could double check that. I do not have any messages yet. I see a lot of messages, but not that one. So if you could send me a message on LinkedIn, and that would be very helpful. I sometimes talk to myself a lot, but that's okay. But it would be best if you actually tell me if I'm live or not. And I have no indication yet. So this is actually a little bit longer than it used to be, but I'm going to assume that I am live, and hopefully I'll start seeing some messages coming in a minute or two. And you could send me an instant message if it would be greatly appreciated. Not an instant message, yeah, a message on LinkedIn. That would be great. Nonetheless, what I'd like to do is talk about what I call as win-win hiring. Win-win hiring is hiring for the anniversary date rather than the start date. And that's an important distinction, because I'm going to contend too many hiring managers focus on a set of skills and experiences the candidate needs to have before they're even interviewed. And then they assess most of those things before they even get hired. And I'm going to contend and candidates sadly also focus too much on what they get on the start date, which is the comp package, the benefits, and obviously an offer. And in today's times, I can respect the fact that that's critical. But I also contend that a better hiring decision is focused on the anniversary date, which is what is the work the person needs to do on the anniversary date, and is it meaningful and appropriate work, and how do you make an assessment that the person will be a success over the course of the first year, not just have the skill sets on the start date. So I'm wondering if I actually am live. It says I'm live. No, it says I'm live, but I don't see a single comment come through or a single message, which gets me to believe that I'm not live. So if I'm live, I really need to have somebody tell me I'm live. Just don't see it here. Let me double check one other place. I apologize for that if I am live and you're talking to me. But I got to check something else on my system here, since I don't have a single message that indicates to me not good. Says the connection has expired. Reconnect. That might be why. Okay, I now actually think I am live. Yeah, I believe I am live now. Interesting. Good, I am live, but I thought I was live for about 10 minutes. So I've said some remarkable stuff. I mean, literally remarkable stuff for the past 10 minutes. Now I'm going to have to kind of repeat it all. So we'll see. It'll still be important. what I'd like to do is mention two things. First off, I am live, but if you could send me a LinkedIn message giving me the URL that you're seeing, that way I can make sure I'm monitoring their comments. That's number one. Number two, it is now March, that's not true. It's May 11th in the year 2020, in the midst of the COVID crisis. We are live at approximately 1907 GMT. If you're seeing this within plus or minus an hour of that, well, minus an hour of that, it's you're not seeing it live. But I still need someone to send me a comment. I have not seen a single comment that I'm live, although I believe that I am. I just need a comment to validate that. That would be very, very helpful. I want to talk about win-win hiring today. Also, the idea that if you're a job seeker, we've put together a good free class that you'll be able to find at this URL. I'm not going to repeat it, but I do need someone to send me a comment. I still have not seen a single comment, which I find disappointing, which I have a restreaming feature, and sometimes it works and not always works, but I haven't seen it. So I need somebody to tell me we're live, send me a comment on LinkedIn message. I have not seen anything yet. So that's kind of disappointing, but it's kind of disappointing. I apologize for this, guys. I just haven't seen a single comment. Well, it doesn't matter if you're not live. It's not disappointing. It's disappointing to me, but not disappointing to everybody else. So let me wait a second more. Let me double check one more thing here. Says we're broadcasting live. Why it's not doing sending data online. Oh, maybe it's not done yet. It said we're on. It says we're on YouTube. We're on Facebook. We're on Periscope. But I don't know that we're on LinkedIn, which is the one I'm trying to get on LinkedIn. And that's my important one. So I guess I have a feeling I'm not live. So here's what I'm going to do. If you're watching this and I am live, I'm going to turn it off, double check, and I'll be back on in 5 minutes. So follow me and I don't exactly know where you guys see that, but I do not see anything that says I'm live, nor a single comment. And I always get comments, So I'm going to stop for now and we'll go from there, and I'll start over again in about 5 minutes.